Southern California schools come together to match skills and wits on Kid Quiz. And here to introduce today's participating schools is your host, Maclovio Perez.
All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to our show. This is Kid Quiz. We're still in the preliminary rounds, so these two teams are here for the first time, and let me introduce them to you now. First, we have Lanisha B. Weems Elementary School, City of Los Angeles, LA Unified, and team captain Zunilda Ogaro. Zunilda, please introduce us to your first round players.
To my left is Roy Wright, and to my right is Eno Ata.
Eno and Roy, welcome aboard. And we welcome from the city of Lakewood, Bellflower Unified School District, we have Stephen Foster Elementary School and team captain Andrew Velez. Andrew, introduce us to your first round players.
To my left is Jeremy Scotia. To my right is J.R. Denwell.
All right, Jeremy and J.R. J.R., what's your real name?
James Robert.
James Robert. Okay, now we know. All right, so a couple of things before we start. We want to ask Jack, our announcer, to tell us about the prizes that the winning school will win at the end of this season. So here's Jack with that information.
This year, our second place school will receive Merriam-Webster's new International Unabridged Dictionary with a beautiful hardwood table. Magnavox's VCR features a unified remote 8-event one-year programming with on-screen display, slow-mo, and one-touch record from Magnavox. The winning school will receive the superbly illustrated 21-volume 1992 New Book of Knowledge Encyclopedia. Accurate and up-to-date information from Grolier. The Apple Macintosh Classic, the perfect entry-level computer for the power to be your best. From Sun Computers, serving parents and educators throughout Southern California. The winning school will also take home this beautiful Kid Quiz Championship trophy.
All right. Thank you very much. Very good. As you now know, we're now in our 7th year here at Kid Quiz. There are kids who played this game who are now in college. So we thank you for joining us. Well, of course, off stage we have Judge Arlene Nakamura from Sierra Park, who is our judge. And I want to remind the team players a few things. First of all, hands flat on the white palette. Go for the buzzer when you think you have the answer. If you are correct, you get a ding. If you are incorrect, you get a dong. If you're incorrect, the other team gets to hear the question and hopefully answer. 10-point audio questions for 10 points. What is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' favorite food? Everybody knew that. Andrew?
Pizza.
Pizza is correct for 10 points. How about a hand for him? Next for 10 points. What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
Supreme Court is correct for 10 points. Reminding team players to wait till I call your name before you answer. Next is musical. Let's listen first. For 10, Judy Garland sang Over the Rainbow.
Wizard of Oz.
J.R. Wizard of Oz is correct for 10. One more time. Wait till I call your name before you answer. All right? Here's the next one for 10 points. Mathematical here. Put your math hats on. Deals with money. Shirley went to a fast food restaurant. She bought a hamburger for $2 and a drink for $1 and fries for 85 cents. How much did she spend? Eno.
$3.85.
$3.85 is correct. Very good. Next one is a two-parter. I need two answers. Amphibian means that an animal can live in two places. Andrew.
Land and water.
Land and water is correct for 10. Yes. This is interesting. In bowling, what is it called when you get 3 strikes in a row? JR.
A turkey.
Turkey. Very good. 3 strikes, you get a turkey in bowling, of course. Next for 10 points. This is a two-parter. What is an antonym for the word frail, and spell that antonym? Zunilda.
Strong. S-T-R-O-N-G.
Excellent. Very good for 10 points. Next for 10. On which continent would you find the Congo River? Zunilda?
Africa.
In Africa is correct for 10. She studied her history. Next for 10 points from Mother Goose. Her poem, Peas Porridge Hot, How Long Was the Porridge?
9 days old.
Zunilda, 9 days old, is correct. Next one's a two-parter. I'll leave two answers on this. Two names. Who explored the Louisiana Purchase territory for President Thomas Jefferson? Andrew.
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark is correct for 10, yes. Next for 10 from biology. What is the male structure of a flower called? The stamen. The stamen. All right, we'll get into biology soon. That's the end of the audio round. Now the valuable 20-point video questions. Team players, watch your monitors. I'll show you the video, wait 3 seconds, and then ask you the question. You can anticipate my question, but you can win or lose depending on how it's written. Here's the first video clue. Watch.
I don't vote in my own country.
Haven't read the question. Zunilda.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela, South African activist, abolished apartheid. Very good. He is very much in the news right now. Next video clue. Haven't read it. Andrew.
New York.
In New York State is correct. Adirondack Mountains. 20 points. Here's the next clue. What do you call the male chicken and spell it? Andrew.
Rooster. R-O-O-S-T-E-R.
Very good for 20, yes. Next video clue before you. Who wrote the story about the Prince and the Pauper? Nobody went for it. Mark Twain. Mark Twain. Next video clip. Watch. What do you call this sport? Jeremy.
Hang gliding.
Hang gliding is correct. For 20. This next one's not so easy. Watch carefully and solve this equation. Okay, Enno goes for it.
123.
Very good, 123. All right. That was 81 plus the product of 21 plus 2. Here's the next video clue. What do you call it when a mass of snow? Roy.
Avalanche.
Avalanche is correct for 20. Next video clue. Watch. What is it? Haven't read the question, JR.
Michelangelo.
Incorrect. Question to Weems. What is the name of this famous sculpture without arms? Remember seeing it in the picture, the graphic? It was the Venus de Milo, seen at the Louvre Museum in France. All right, next 20-point video clues before you watch. 2 parts. In 1927, this aviator completed the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight from New York to what city and country? Andrew.
Paris, France.
Paris, France is correct for 20 points. Very good. Excellent. Next is multiple choice. I'm going to give you 3 choices. Read carefully. The floods clap their hands is an example of simile, personification, or metaphor. Andrew.
Personification.
Personification is correct for 20. Very good. Next for 20 points, here's the graphic. Watch. What do you call this art of telling a story? Vanilda.
Mimeography.
First, one judge. The first one, she said mime. Is correct, accepted for 20 points. Or pantomime. Pantomime. Mime is fine. Here's the next video clue. Watch for 20. When is the Heimlich maneuver used? Andrew.
When you are choking.
When you're choking is correct for 20 points. Hopefully to unchoke you there. The next video clue. Watch. Haven't read the question, Andrew.
The Jefferson Memorial.
Cannot accept. To Weems. In what city would you find the Jefferson Memorial? Anno.
Jefferson City.
Washington, D.C. All right, we move to the next video question. Watch the clue here. What famous Chinese teacher and philosopher lived at the same time as Buddha? Chinese teacher and philosopher, Confucius. Also known, he says, Confucius says. That's the end of the video round. Now the first bonus question. Again, reminding the team players, the bonus clue is worth 50. Well, on the first clue, second is 40, and third clue is worth 30. Only team captains may buzz in, teams players hands aside. You can answer at any clue level you like, but if you answer incorrectly, you're out of the round, and the other team gets to answer at whatever clue level they choose. For 50 points, he was President Abraham Lincoln's vice president. Andrew?
Andrew Johnson.
Is correct for 50 points. Whoa. Very good on that, Andrew. It also has his first name, by the way. We'll be back with the second half of our show after this message. Don't go too far away.
Kid Quiz is back.